Have you ever found yourself pondering whether there are certain things best kept to yourself, even from your family? Well, my friends, you're not alone in this thought. Today, I want to share with you 5 things that, through years of experience, I've learned are sometimes better kept as personal secrets. Now, don't get me wrong, honesty is crucial, but so is maintaining personal boundaries for a healthy and harmonious life. Before we begin, if this sounds like the kind of content you're interested in, make sure to hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our stories and tips on living fully at every age. If you like this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Discussing financial matters, especially as we grow older, can be a delicate balance. It's a topic that touches on personal security, trust, and sometimes, the uncomfortable dynamics of dependence and independence within families. Let me delve a bit deeper into why it might be wise to keep some financial information close to your chest. I recall a time when I was more open about my financial status. After retiring, I felt proud of the savings I had amassed through years of hard work and prudent investments. During a family gathering, I made the mistake of sharing details about my retirement fund and some investments that had done particularly well. Initially, I thought this would be a moment of shared joy and perhaps an opportunity to discuss financial strategies with my children. However, the reaction was not what I expected. Over the following months, I noticed subtle changes in how my family interacted with me. There were increased expectations for financial gifts and assistance. Birthday gifts for grandchildren turned from thoughtful gestures into discussions about contributions to savings accounts or paying for expensive gadgets. What was intended as a moment of transparency turned into a feeling of being a bank rather than a family member. This experience taught me a valuable lesson about the nuances of sharing financial information. It's not just about the figures themselves, but about how these figures can alter relationships and expectations. It can lead to assumptions that you are an open wallet for family needs and wants, or even create divisions among family members if they perceive any favoritism based on financial support you might offer. Moreover, discussing your financial status can inadvertently put pressure on your children or relatives to match or aspire to your financial achievements, which might not be possible or healthy for them. It could lead to feelings of inadequacy or unnecessary competition among siblings or between generations. Since then, I've adopted a more guarded approach. I share general advice on saving and investing when asked, but I keep the specifics of my assets and financial strategies private. This helps maintain my autonomy and ensures that family relationships are built on emotional and personal connections, not financial ones. Additionally, being discreet about financial matters can also protect you from potential scams or financial abuse, which unfortunately can target seniors. Keeping detailed financial information private even from close family members can be a protective measure, ensuring that decisions about finances are made thoughtfully and with the right advice, rather than under family pressure. In essence, while it's important to prepare for the future, like setting up wills and ensuring your financial wishes are known to those who will handle your affairs, it's equally important to consider how much detail about your current financial status you share. Keeping some aspects of your finances private can preserve family harmony and ensure that relationships are not unduly influenced by monetary matters. This approach to financial privacy is not about fostering secrecy, but about maintaining healthy boundaries that respect both your independence and the emotional well-being of your family. It's about ensuring that your financial achievements or robustness enhances your life and relationships, rather than complicating them. Relationship concerns are another delicate area where discretion can often serve better than full disclosure, especially when dealing with family dynamics. While sharing can sometimes be beneficial, not every friction or quarrel needs to be aired out among family members, as these revelations can lead to lasting impacts beyond the immediate issue. I learned this lesson the hard way through an experience that initially seemed benign but eventually taught me the importance of handling relationship concerns privately. Some years ago, my wife and I were going through a rough patch, as all couples do at times. It was nothing unusual, just the ebb and flow of a long marriage, but during a particularly heated argument about something trivial, frustrations boiled over, and I vented to my adult daughter. At the time, it felt natural to seek comfort from her, as she had always been understanding and supportive. However, what I hadn't considered was how this information might affect her perception of our relationship, her mother's and mine. Over time, I noticed a shift in her behavior. She became more protective of her mother and slightly distant from me, interpreting our normal bickering as something more sinister. This situation made me realize that involving family members in the occasional disputes between spouses can alter their views and relationships in unforeseen ways. Children, no matter their age, can feel torn between parents or compelled to take sides, which can lead to tension and discomfort within the family. Moreover, once shared, such concerns can't be taken back, and the family's memory of these incidents may linger long after the couple has moved on. From that experience, I've adopted a more cautious approach. Now, when disagreements arise, as they inevitably do, I handle them directly with my wife. We discuss our issues privately and work through them without outside involvement. This approach not only respects the sanctity of our relationship but also spares our family members from the burden of feeling they need to intervene or worry. For more serious or persistent issues that might require outside perspective, seeking the counsel of a neutral third party, such as a therapist or a trusted friend who is removed from the family, can be invaluable. This allows for objective advice and support without the emotional complications that can arise when family members are too closely involved. The benefits of keeping relationship concerns between partners are significant. It helps maintain respect and trust within the relationship, ensuring that both partners feel safe to express themselves honestly without fear of external judgments or consequences. It also preserves the integrity of family relationships, preventing unnecessary strife and misunderstanding. Moreover, handling relationship issues privately fosters a stronger bond between partners, as they navigate their challenges together and learn to rely on each other for support. This builds resilience and a deeper understanding within the relationship, qualities that are essential for its longevity and health. In conclusion, while it's important to have support during tough times, understanding when and how to seek that support can make a significant difference in maintaining healthy family dynamics and a strong marital bond. By keeping certain relationship concerns private, we protect both our partnerships and our family relationships, ensuring that temporary issues don't lead to lasting divides. Dealing with personal disappointments is an inevitable part of life, and how we handle these disappointments can significantly affect our well-being. While it's natural to seek comfort from family, I've come to realize that not all setbacks need to be shared, especially if sharing might lead to undue stress or burden for loved ones. One such instance that stands out in my memory involved a personal project I had been working on for months. It was a passion project, something I believed could also potentially bring in some additional income during retirement. After much hard work and anticipation, I presented my project to a potential business partner, only to be met with rejection. The disappointment was crushing. Initially, I wanted to share this setback with my family, hoping to receive some words of encouragement. However, I hesitated and instead chose to reflect on the potential impact of sharing this disappointment. My family, particularly my children, were already dealing with their own challenges and stressors. I realized that my sharing might cause them unnecessary worry about my financial stability and emotional state. So, I decided to process this disappointment privately and sought advice from a fellow retiree who had embarked on similar projects. This decision proved to be wise. It allowed me to manage my emotions without adding to my family's burdens. In time, I came to see the rejection as a learning opportunity, which eventually led me to refine my project and approach other partners with more success. From this experience, I learned the importance of discerning which personal disappointments to share and which to manage independently or with the help of non-family support systems. This selective sharing is not about withholding or being secretive. Rather, it's about protecting our loved ones from the weight of our challenges when they might be grappling with their own. Moreover, handling disappointments in this way can foster personal resilience. It encourages us to develop coping mechanisms and seek resources outside of our immediate family circle, such as friends, support groups, or professional help. This broadened support network not only diversifies our sources of comfort and advice but also strengthens our ability to deal with future setbacks more independently. Additionally, when we do overcome these challenges, sharing the journey of overcoming them rather than the initial disappointment can be far more inspiring for our family. It transforms the narrative from one of setback to one of resilience and perseverance, which can encourage and motivate our loved ones in facing their own difficulties. Therefore, while family can be a tremendous source of support, there are times when keeping personal disappointments to ourselves, at least initially, can be more beneficial for everyone involved. This approach helps maintain a healthy emotional dynamic within the family and builds personal strength and wisdom, which are invaluable as we navigate the later stages of life. In conclusion, the way we handle personal disappointments and decide what to share can have profound impacts on both our well-being and the emotional health of our family. By carefully considering the potential impacts of our shared experiences, we can better support our loved ones by not overburdening them, while also enhancing our own resilience and capacity to manage life's inevitable setbacks. Throughout life, we all make mistakes. Some are small, nearly forgettable, while others may have more lasting consequences. As we age, we carry a collection of these past errors, each with its own lesson and story. However, not every mistake needs to be shared with family members, especially if those errors belong to a distant past and have no direct bearing on the present. Reflecting on my own experiences, I recall a particular business venture from many years ago that ended poorly. The decision to embark on this venture was made with enthusiasm but without sufficient foresight, leading to significant financial loss and personal stress. For years, the memory of this failure was a source of private regret and a lesson in prudence and better planning. Initially, I considered sharing this experience with my children, thinking it might serve as a valuable cautionary tale. However, upon deeper reflection, I realized that divulging this past mistake might create unnecessary anxiety for them. They might worry about my financial acumen and stability, concerns that are no longer relevant given how much time has passed and how much I've learned since then. Moreover, revealing such past errors can sometimes alter family dynamics in ways we don't anticipate. It can lead to a shift in how family members perceive us, potentially undermining their confidence in our judgment and abilities. For elderly parents, maintaining a degree of respect and authority can be important, not just for our self-esteem but for effective family leadership and harmony. Instead of sharing these past mistakes directly, I've found it more beneficial to share the lessons learned in a general sense. For example, instead of detailing the specifics of my failed venture, I offer advice on the importance of thorough research and prudent financial management. This way, the focus remains on the positive outcomes, the wisdom and growth, rather than the mistakes themselves. This approach not only preserves the respect and confidence family members have in us but also protects our own emotional well-being. Discussing old wounds can sometimes reopen them, leading to renewed feelings of regret and sadness. By focusing on the lessons rather than the mistakes, we keep our discussions constructive and forward-looking, which is healthier for everyone involved. Furthermore, handling past mistakes with discretion reinforces personal growth. It shows that we have processed these errors, learned from them, and moved on. This resilience can be quietly inspiring to our family, demonstrating that mistakes are not just missteps but stepping stones to greater wisdom and maturity. In essence, choosing not to disclose every past mistake to our family is not about secrecy but about selecting what is most constructive and helpful for current relationships and conversations. It's about understanding the difference between transparency that is beneficial and revelations that serve no constructive purpose. This discretion ensures that our interactions with family members are not burdened by the shadows of long-resolved mistakes, but are enlightened by the lessons those experiences have taught us. This balanced approach helps maintain familial respect and cohesion while ensuring that the past, its mistakes and lessons, serves as a foundation for wisdom rather than as a source of unnecessary discord or concern. Discussing personal achievements with family might seem like a natural and joyful way to share success. However, there are times when tempering the details or frequency of sharing can be beneficial for maintaining harmony and humility within the family dynamic. I recall a particular instance where I learned this lesson quite vividly. After a long career, I received a prestigious award recognizing my decades of service and contributions. Naturally, I was overjoyed and eager to share this news with my family. However, the response was mixed. While my wife and some of my children were genuinely happy for me, I noticed a subtle change in my interactions with a couple of relatives. There was a hint of coolness, perhaps even jealousy, which hadn't been apparent before. This experience made me rethink how I share such personal victories. It's important to celebrate our successes, but it's equally important to recognize that not everyone may receive this news in the spirit we intend. Success can sometimes inadvertently highlight the insecurities or unmet aspirations of others. Especially in a family setting, where dynamics are complex and emotions run deep, achievements can stir unexpected reactions, including resentment or competition. Since then, I've chosen to share my achievements in a more measured way. For example, I focus on the collective effort involved rather than my individual accolade. When discussing a success, I emphasize the role of teamwork and the support of my peers and family, making the achievement a shared celebration rather than a personal triumph. This approach not only mitigates feelings of envy but also fosters a sense of collective pride and unity. Moreover, I've learned the importance of timing and setting. Sharing personal successes during a family member's own challenging times can seem insensitive or boastful, even if unintentionally so. I've become more attuned to the circumstances of my family members, choosing moments to share my achievements when they can genuinely participate in the joy, rather than feel overshadowed by it. Another aspect of this approach is focusing on the journey rather than the destination. Instead of merely announcing achievements, I share the challenges and setbacks overcome along the way. This not only humanizes the success but also provides valuable lessons and encouragement to others. It shows that the path to achievement is often nonlinear and fraught with difficulties, which everyone can relate to at some level. Furthermore, practicing humility and sharing personal achievements can enhance our relationships. It encourages others to share their successes and struggles as well, creating a more supportive and open family environment. When family members see that successes are not wielded as trophies but shared as stories of perseverance and collective effort, it invites openness and mutual encouragement. In conclusion, while it's natural to want to share our successes with those closest to us, how we share these achievements can profoundly affect our family dynamics. By being thoughtful about the way we communicate our successes, we can maintain humility, foster inclusivity, and ensure that our achievements bring us closer together rather than drive us apart. This careful sharing is not just about managing perceptions but about nurturing a family culture where everyone's successes are celebrated, and where envy and competition have no fertile ground to grow. In wrapping up, it's clear that while transparency and openness are valuable, there are times when discretion in what we share can strengthen and protect our family relationships. From financial details to personal achievements, managing the flow of information can help maintain harmony, respect, and mutual support within the family. It allows us to navigate the intricate dynamics of family life with wisdom and care, ensuring that our relationships are built on solid, respectful, and nurturing grounds. Remember, the goal isn't to create barriers or keep secrets for the sake of secrecy, but rather to thoughtfully consider what we share based on the potential impact it may have on our loved ones. By doing so, we cultivate a family environment where each member feels valued, supported, and part of a cohesive unit, free from unnecessary burdens or comparisons. If you found these insights helpful, please leave your comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel where your support means the world to us, and we look forward to bringing you more content that inspires growth, joy, and purpose. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.